Hi, this is Mike Hendrickson from Strata Hadoop World 2016 in Singapore. I'm here with Wei Keong. Wei, how you doing?
Great, fantastic. How about you?
Good. So you're with Fusionex.
Correct.
And Fusionex kind of has its roots in Southeast Asia. Can you explain a little bit about where you guys are?
Sure. We are basically a global company, all right? I think what's the key difference with the Southeast Asia or even the Asia Pacific is that the localizations of the software and things like that. So we actually hold a very unique position whereby we understand the culture in the Southeast Asia areas. So we're able to customize, we're able to localize a lot of these requirements so that they were able to get the right values from this kind of big data analytics.
So big data companies in Southeast Asia, what are the industries that are most prevalent? Is it banking and finance or insurance or health? What are the hot areas in Southeast Asia?
I would say that traditionally is the FSI, all right, but with the fintech things happening so prevalently nowadays, all right, it's basically disrupting the whole, the way that the legacy system works, all right. And we're also seeing that with the Industry 4.0, all right, a lot of these manufacturers now really understands that they need a lot of the customer data, all right, their customer data, their partners and their vendors, and then pull everything together. And this become a true value that they now can create new insights that become so powerful that they actually become, I would say, the blue ocean for them.
You gave an example, and I thought it was fascinating, of medical and IoT coming together.
Yep.
And then data is kind of at the core of that. You gave the example of an ingestible pill, basically, that monitors heart and other body responses for you. Is that where we're going with data? So people will be tuning humans with devices, and are we going that direction quickly?
I think overall, the whole industry and things like that, they are looking into how to make them more cost effective to the customers and things like that. So one of the things will be the insurance companies, where they see that healthcare, the kind of things are getting more and more, I would say, critical. So these are the things that, for example, would be the pill. They're able to track that if this person is healthy, all right, whether this person get the right exercise, the right rest, and with that, they're able now to do a more customized kind of premium for that individual customers. I think that is where most of the customers out there today are getting this kind of personalized touch.
So is the big data world different anywhere in the world, or is data wherever it is? I mean, is there a unique promise about data in Southeast Asia that's different than maybe US and Canada or Europe? Is it all the same?
I would say that data has personality, right? You will see one of the keynote speakers that data, the way that people visualize the data is going to be very different by industries, all right? So we can't categorize a data that is going to be, how to say, universal, all right? So I would say that in the Southeast Asia, all right, the people are more towards the culture kind of things. So they will relate back to things that they understand from the start, all right? So numbers and things like that is not their key things, but graphicals, all right? Quick charts, all right? Able to slice and dice is where I would say that that's the key thing that will differentiate us and the other areas.
So can you explain to me a little bit about Fusionex and what's on your roadmap in the next 12 months? What would you guys like to say that you've accomplished if you and I sit down next year and have the same conversation? What would you like to say you guys have done in that 12-month period?
I would say that we are getting into the right gear now. So we're going to have our product available, all right, general available very soon in Q1 2017, all right. It's going to be a game changer to a lot of the customers, all right. You're now able to ask questions in natural language, all right. So rather than someone building a reports, a dashboard for you, you as an end user, just use your normal English, use your normal conversation, daily conversation, and able to ask the system for insights. And from there, you actually drill further and get more values out of it.
So natural language, like I would ask the system, who's the audience buying blue short sleeve shirts?
Yes,
and
exactly.
It's going to come back with data from all the retail and tell me who that demographic is.
Yes. Usually what you do is that you ask blue shirts. So you give it an amount, blue shirts by category. blue shirts by
Between,
states.
yeah,
Correct.
yeah.
That's where you actually exploring the data. All right. You ask a simple questions. For example, be sales. So we give you the full sales. Then I'll say sales by year. Then the charts automatically rendered. All right. That's where how you explore, and that is actually how we as a human trying to get to the bottom of the insights.
I like that natural language approach too. Maybe there needs to be a cultural approach too, because one of the things when you were talking about the insurance companies and data, I don't want my insurance company having my data. I want my doctor having my data, so we can do preventative medicine. But I think with what you're saying though is the natural language. Consumers can start being involved as well, or doing solutions for people seems more natural that way. Is that where you guys are going with this?
Yes, yes. So the end users now able to understand better, all right, what are the data that is sitting on other other customers and things like that. And so what happened is that, sorry, let me get my thoughts. Sorry, what was your question?
So the data, enriching data with natural language, so it becomes more useful for everyone.
Yeah. So I think end of the day, it boils down to the right governance, all right? And I think globally, all right, we are going to a very kind of open data, all right? People do understand that what is privacy, what is non-privacy, all right? Even for private data, you can always mask it, all right? So I would believe that putting data in the natural language allows the user to be more comforting that I know exactly what data is stored, all right, with my, with my vendors and things like that.
Excellent. Well, Wei, we look forward to having that conversation next year in Singapore and to your journey in the next 12 months.
Yep. Thank you so much.